going on, guys? Got you another video. So in the Camry, all right, gonna be installing this LED ring here. All right, so it's pretty much gonna be replacing this. So one thing real quick before I get into the install, it is a lighter gray than this. This is like a graphite color, but I think you can take this ring off. This is what lights up, and attach it to the one down here. If that's a possibility, I'll probably do that to keep everything within the same color. That's why this isn't, that way this isn't sticking out too much. But what you'll have to remove is this piece here, and then take the shift knob off, and then this will come off. I think this has quite a few screws underneath it that'll hold this together. So yeah, we'll get right into the install. Alright guys, so first thing I'm doing is taking off the shift knob. There's like these little two pins. I actually just took a flathead screwdriver, popped one out, and the shift knob just came right up. Right, so I'm gonna do that. Gonna take this panel off, which just give things a little wiggle. Cars, again, they're like Legos. Fucking all that shit just pops out. I gotta disconnect this because I have some lights, extra lights hooked up. But give me one sec. All right, so disconnected the extra lights I have. Go ahead and pop this out here. Okay, get all these things just freaking snap into place. Okay, so just disconnected the lights. Gonna go ahead and start trying to pop this off. I don't know if we're actually gonna have to take this off, to be honest with you. I did see a video where they did, but I don't really see any clips on that end, so we'll see. All right, so I did take the cables off. I didn't fully take this off. All I did was pop it, the bottom piece of the side, because it is kind of gonna hold on to this, and then just the middle piece just snapped. Two snaps right there, another one right here, and it comes right off. Just loosen it up. I don't think I'm gonna disconnect, like fully take it out, but just there. And then just pop up here. You can see this is already starting to come up, so this will come back. You have to disconnect the plug here, and should be it for taking that out. Then we'll start taking all the screws out of here. All right guys, so as you can see, I did have to end up loosening that up a little bit more, but in order to get this out, unless you pull the shifter down, it's kind of going to be in the way. So once you lift it, you kind of have to lift it up and at an angle, and then the centerpiece should come out. Okay. There is one more clip. It's this one. There's one more clip plugged in there, so you have to take that out. So just show you guys real quick what this looks like underneath. Got a bunch of screws. Okay, we're gonna take all those screws out and then replace that trim. I'm gonna see again if this has the snaps on the bottom. That way we can keep the same color bezel. All right guys, so I did was trying to keep the same color bezel and take the diffuser off, but the lights are kind of like pretty much embedded in there. I didn't want to start messing with it too much, so I just went ahead and snapped it in. The other one came off right there. It slips right up. Then it only kind of goes one way. I tried to have the wire come towards the front where the connector is going to be, but because of these little tabs in here where it snaps in, it doesn't go that way. So it does only snap in one way. So I'm going to go ahead and just snap this back in. Make sure it's the right way. You kind of do have to lift this little, unless you want to loosen up all this other screws. But I kind of like lifted here and then slid this underneath. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right guys, so snapped it in. Like I said, just lifted this up and slide that tab in underneath, because if not, it won't go in. You see, that's how it looks. You can see the little light bezel in there. But yeah, that's it. Pretty much just figure out where I'm gonna hook up this little box with the power, because mine didn't come with the little light there. And then just reassemble. I'll let you guys know where I'll hook up that light. Alright guys, so here is an update. I do not have that plug that comes in the centerpiece there. So since I already had these lights wired up, all I did was cut the plug off actually, and just tap the power negative onto that power negative, and then went ahead and just ensure you guys have the app. Just want to give you guys a quick view that it does work here. Hopefully there it goes. All right, so as you can see, it works. Mess around with the app, but yeah, and then go ahead and turn it off, and it turns off with the vehicle off. So just go ahead and do tape that up, do reverse, put everything back together, and that should be it, guys. All right guys, so just went ahead and did everything in reverse. Not hooking this piece back up because I need to get the wire strippers to tap onto these existing wires I have. And like I said, mine didn't come with that light that should be there. Some vehicles do, some vehicles don't, but I just went ahead and added my own 2 little lights that light up. All right, so yeah, pretty straightforward. Everything went back in place, and that'll be the last piece. Just wire it up and plug those up, and then that should be it. So this is ran over to the fuse box, like I said, from previous install. But that's it, guys. Looks good. Doesn't stand out too much, the bezel color. But if you guys got any questions, let me know. On Amazon, just look up Camry cup holder LED, and it should pop up. Relatively easy, just another little mod to have. I love LEDs on cars. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, let me know. Stay tuned, subscribe. Gonna be a lot more mods coming up. See you guys.